Yeah, great win for the guys. Obviously, we needed one. I'm very proud of them. I thought they did a fantastic job with their energy, effort, enthusiasm. Execution was nice. Resiliency. I mean, they just did the things that you got to do in order to beat a good team. And glad to see that they're still a good team, in our locker room. You guys go ahead.
You challenged these guys a few weeks ago just to have those 3 E's. You challenged them after this last game to be competitive. They were competitive tonight. Just what was it about this team and the way they were able to rally despite these last few weeks being close to them?
Well, a lot of times when you're kind of in like a rut like we're in, it's who you're playing against. Like our guys were really jacked up for Drake because Drake's coming in in first place and player of the year and things like that. So I think our opponent had a lot to do with it. On top of the fact that, our guys haven't stopped working hard. So it's not like they would not be prepared to win a game like this. We had a nice spirited practice yesterday. And so I think the fact that it was Drake and the fact that we had a pretty good week preparing gave us opportunity to show what we're still capable of. Those losses, they take so much wind out of you that sometimes you need something to spark you. And I think tonight it was our opponent.
Well, at the same time, there are in those losses, you see those stretches where they don't score and the game gets away from them. Tonight we see that end of the first half where they're not scoring and they're able to bounce back 13 points down after breaks. What was it in the game as well that didn't let them fold when we've seen that trend?
It was pretty simple. They threw the ball inside. I mean, our team needs to throw the ball inside. You can't just shoot threes. You got to throw the ball inside. And I thought Donnie early got one. NJ got a few. We attacked the basket. Cesar, second half overtime, got it down there a couple of times and scored it. Mace got downhill a couple of times, but we threw it inside. It just gives our offense a little balance.
How impressed were you with Donovan's defense on Tucker?
I thought it was the reason that we probably won the game. Like if you want to give it one reason, one big reason, because we went in at halftime and you try to go in there and think about adjustments. Well, we sat in there as coaches for about 10 minutes, and the adjustment was he's got 18 of their 42. So if he's going to come out here and get another 18, then we're not going to beat him. And so we showed a little earlier on his ball screens in the second half. In the first half we were a little late. We were waiting on the dribble, and he's a good player. He didn't dribble, he just shot it, right? And so the second half we just went right away and forced him to pass it, and we did some nice rotations. But he's a great player, but Donnie's the best defender in the league. I mean, it's not even close. I know other people get the awards because they get the stats, but we don't teach stats. Like we just talk about stops. That guy's a potential NBA player. He just held him scoreless in a half, along with Chance. Chance got a run at him and did a good job as well. I thought Chance played a really good game.
Coach, a win like this is so important, right? Like maybe this can be the launching point for a really good run now. So how do you guys take this win and carry the momentum, through the rest of what you got?
I mean, it's just like what we've been doing when we're going through that whatever. You got to keep working hard. As a coach, we gotta make sure that we say the right thing to the right player at the right time to keep our connection, and then we got to keep working. And a lot of our struggles have just been a disconnect, and those things happen, but they typically don't happen with so many guys at one time. But tonight I felt like we had a pretty good connection. I thought Nick and Rafe and Donnie and Cesar and Austin and Mayo, even the guys that played off the bench. But still, there's still a few guys that we gotta continue to counsel and say the right word until we get that word that clicks and get our team staying connected. And that way we can keep getting better. But that's ultimately what it is for us. So we just got to keep working hard.
And what did it mean? I saw you go over, you and Damian, you guys went over and thanked the student section and the fans. And
yeah.
Why did you guys reach out to the fans like that?
Well, I'm not one of those guys that, thanks fans or apologizes fans or students, whatever. But I appreciate the people that came tonight because our team has not been playing well. We've had some games that are just, you feel like you hit rock bottom. But I thought we had a great student section. I mean, it was one of our best student sections. I thought our fans were great. I thought they made noise. And so that's just appreciation. You know, people don't have to come watch you, especially when you're going through a little bit of a rut. But I did appreciate the people that came tonight. I thought that was very loyal of them, and we appreciate that.
Congratulations on 100 wins.
Thank you.
So you've seen 100 of them. How does this compare to all those other victories?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you want them all. I mean, that's what you, as a coach, you know, that's kind of how you measure things, right? If you won or not. This is a good one. It's a good one. We needed it. I'm more happy for our guys because we needed to win, and I'm happy that they played well. Because as we talk about all of this, every time we come in here, and it's about who's playing well, right? And yes, coaches can help with that. We can help with that. Don't get me wrong, but you got to play well, you know. And I'm happy that our guys played well today.
Just the confidence factor. I mean, there's no substitute for that in sports, but you need some success to have confidence, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you need a win. You know, sometimes you need a win, and we needed a win in the sense of, you know, like what we've been telling our guys is, look, you know, sometimes you in life you're getting a crappy situation. You know, some people are born into it. Some people step in it on an accident. Some people have it thrown on them. You know, but eventually you're going to get in some crap, and you know, you got to clean yourself off first. Right? Our guys got to keep working and digging in and working and digging in. And then as coaches, we got to help them. We got to help them kind of get the spots they can't reach. So we got to keep working and counseling and working and counseling. And the wins, they give you some type of confirmation that your efforts are working, you know, and that's why the losses are hard because like our team can get out of this rut if we just don't stop working hard. That's all we got to do. Don't stop working hard. We can really turn it around. But the losses, man, like those things cause you to kind of think, is it worth it today? You know, now wins like this, you know, guys will be in the gym tomorrow bouncing off the wall, and that's why winning is so important. But I feel like our guys, man, we've continued to work hard, so we got a lot of ball left.
A special performance from Alston, especially in that second half. He's been an all-league guard, even with the ups and downs throughout the season. Just what was it about today that made it so special for him?
Well, I mean, I think he didn't play against them the first time, which he kind of gives us a different look offensively. So I think he was really fired up about that. I know his mom was here. She doesn't make every game, but she was here. I think that helps. He normally plays well when she's here. But Alston's one of those guys that, you know, he wants to win. You know, he wants to do all he can do to help us win. And from a scoring standpoint, right now, until we get some other guys making some shots again and some other guys making some plays again, you know, he's got to carry that load. And you know, tonight he kind of carried that load. He had almost all, 36 of our 83. Cesar is the only other guy in double figures. But I just think Alston is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
He seems pretty quiet, but is he starting to talk more and be more of a verbal type leader?
Again, you know, it's one of those confidence things. You know, when you score 36 with a win like this, you know, you're probably going to talk a little more. But he is a naturally quiet guy. But I think this is going to give him a little confidence. We do need him to talk. It's not his personality to be very talkative. You know, guys like Rafe and Nick Kramer and Mayo, those are the guys that talk. We really need those guys to make sure they're talking as well.
Do you ever look at it like, where has this been the last few weeks when you guys were able to come out and play that connected?
No, because I'm a coach. I've been a part of basketball my whole life. Like what we're going through, teams all across the country go through this stuff. So it's not always fun, but no, this is what we do. So I would rather win, but no, I mean we gotta understand that this is who we are. That this is where we've gotten ourselves. But the beauty of it is we can just come out of it and continue to play. But But no, because, I mean, if we could play well every game, we would. But there's so much that goes into that, you know, and that's what I'm talking about with the connection and the this and the that. Like, it's just a lot of work. So, but no, let's appreciate this one today for sure, though.
Can you get Mason's mom on the road for more games, just finding the way to do that?
Man, I don't think so. She's got another son that does a lot of traveling. I think she's with him most of the time.
Congratulations.